Fire Festival season is upon us! It was only a few years ago that you could only go to 5 events in the course of a year. Last year, there were close to 50. Festivals are a popular way to connect with other artists, meet your favorite YouTube or Instagram stars, and connect deeply with the art form. I've been to a lot of festivals in my day, so I'm going to share some of my favorite tricks and tips of navigating the festival circuit with you. First, let's start with gear and get the obvious out of the way. Clearly, you're going to need a tent, you're going to need a sleeping bag, you're going to need clothes, food, and your props too, probably. Now, most festivals also have food vendors or trucks there on site that you can purchase your meals from. A few festivals also provide you with meals included in the price of your ticket. One example would be Wildfire. In most cases, however, you should be prepared to be able to cook yourself 4 days worth of meals in what might be a campground with very, very minimal facilities. It may be in your interest to bring a small camp stove with you, or avoid cooked meals entirely with pre-prepared food. One example I'm really a big fan of are Tasty Bites. You can get them at Trader Joe's or on Amazon, and basically you pop them open and they're ready to eat. Just like that. Also, Clif Bars are magical. They're small but heavy food that'll get you through hours of intense physical labor. If you want fresher meals, however, you're almost certainly going to have to pack in a cooler with you. Here's one of my favorite packing life hacks. I know 2 ways to roll up bundles of clothes together. The first is to take a shirt and fold the bottom 3 inches of it inside out. Next, take your underwear for the day and place it near the bottom of the neckline, folding it into thirds along the center line. Fold one side of the shirt over, then the other before rolling the entire thing up from the neck down to the base and using the folded over fabric to hold the entire roll together. Another way to do this is to skip folding up the bottom of the shirt, but still place your underwear in the middle and fold over from each side. Next, place your socks across the center with the openings pointed outward and roll up the shirt with the neckline down with the socks inside. When you do get to the bottom, turn the socks inside out to keep the whole little package tight and together. When I'm camping, I actually like to use both of these approaches. I'll leave the socks separate and use the first method when I'm first packing and heading out, and then when I change my clothes at the end of each day, I'll go ahead and use the other method that rolls the socks over. The reason for this is that I can really easily tell which of my clothes is clean and which of them are dirty, and also it means that my dirty clothes take up slightly less volume for the way home. Pack layers! It may be warm during the day, but temperatures plunge at night when you're not around the ambient heat of a city. Most festivals will sell big fluffy warm hoodies that you can wear to keep yourself warm. Also, don't underestimate the value of thermal underlayers or a knit cap that you can put on in between burns as you're sitting around at the fire circle. It's easy to get dehydrated at these events, so make sure you're carrying around plenty of water with you. One example I'm a really big fan of are these 1-liter Nalgene bottles. Also, as it turns out, you can buy individual packets of Gatorade powder that will mix perfectly with this volume of water. Dehydration isn't always not having enough water in your system. Sometimes it's not having enough electrolytes. These are a great way to replace all those electrolytes in a very, very convenient package. Just make sure that you wash the Nalgene back out when you get back to civilization to avoid growing mold. Another option I'm a fan of? Camelbacks. They kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Not only do you get to carry around a day's supply of water, but you also have a handy-dandy storage space for all of your tools as you're moving around the festival grounds. Personally, I prefer the larger Camelbacks that double as backpacks. Not only do I get more room to work with, but also I attach small beer cozies on each side of the bag so I can use the straps to hold down my staves. Most fire festivals are leave no trace events, which means that you need to be responsible for taking out your own garbage. One way that you can make this happen is before you even get to the festival grounds, try and remove and throw out as much packaging around your supplies as possible. Also, invest in a whole bunch of Ziploc sandwich bags. As you're moving around the festival grounds, these are an easy way that you can dispose of garbage without having it leak all over the inside of your bag, plus which you can dispose of them later. Some fire festivals have easy access to electrical outlets, while others don't. I usually find it's handy to bring a phone charger with me just in case. This one's pretty small, but it'll charge my phone twice. There are also plenty of options out there for solar chargers that you can leave out during the day and use to charge up your phone at night. This is especially useful when you're out at the fire circle, so you can charge your phone while you're out there enjoying yourself. Also, unless you need to be in contact with the outside world, put your phone in airplane mode. An iPhone that's not constantly signaling the cell tower will be able to last 3 days on a single charge. If, on the other hand, the festival does have outlets, be a friend to both yourself and others by using a power strip. As you're going around to different workshops, make sure you bring something with you to record all the stuff that you're learning. This could be a small notebook, or you could record a video. Most instructors are willing to hang out after their class for about 5 minutes to shoot a summary video for anybody who happens to have a camera. This comes in really handy a month down the line when you're trying to remember which hand goes where for that one trick that you just couldn't get in class. Because it gets dark and things tend to get moved around a lot, I mark my backpack with L-wire so I can come back and find it really easily. This also avoids a common problem where, in the dark, some well-intentioned individual might mistake my backpack for theirs. Finally, a good pair of earplugs are worth their weight in gold after you've had a long day and there's a loud sound system at the fire circle. What are your favorite festival tips? Let me know down in the comments. I'll include links to all the things that I mentioned in this video down in the doobly-doo as well as on my blog. Regardless of which festivals you're attending, be safe out there. Thanks for watching and enjoy the flow. Peace. Hey guys, so I've been making videos on YouTube now for 7+ years, and in that time I have never had such wonderful resources to work with as I have had in the past year, thanks to all my wonderful subscribers on Patreon. They have been allowing me to do the things that I want to do, to make the videos that I create a permanent knowledge base for those of you out there in the flow arts community. If you would like to support this work, and pretty please do, go find me at patreon.com/DrexFactorPoi and sign up to be a subscriber. You can do it for as little as $1 a month. That's nothing. And quite frankly, it'll open you up to a wonderful community of creative people. There are a bunch of people that I'm supporting now in Patreon as well. So pretty please, if you are finding these videos helpful, if you're finding them interesting, go and find me and sign up to support this effort. Thank you guys in advance.